Yo, what's up? So you're new to FGO? Here's some tips. Tip 1. Low rarity doesn't always equal bad. Rarity, whether it be 1 star, 2 star, 3 or 4, it doesn't necessarily mean that they're worse than a 5 star. I mean, one of the best farming units is a 1 star archer named Arash. Some servants are just straight up better than the others regardless of rank, and this is similar with craft essences, though more often than not, low rarity CEs are trash, but there are a handful that are useful. And again, 1 star foes are helpful and can add a permanent boost in a servant's attack power and HP. The one exception to this is Bronze Embers, aka Bronze XP. When you're new, I advise you use them, yet once you progress, you'll start to use 5, 4 and 3 star Embers more often, and Bronze XP will become inadequate. Tip 2. Target a favorite servant. Yes, search for a beloved character from the series. You're bound to find one. There's a multitude of servants to choose from. We got the Arara Mummy servants, Crazy Psycho servants, Cute servants, OP as Ux servants, Meta-defining servants, Swimsuit servants, Husbandos, Tomboy servants, and traps if you're into that. And of course, we got Mashu, a little eggplant if you know what I mean. Personally, some of my favorites are Mordred, Ereshkigal, and Ishtar. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that saving up for a servant you like will keep you excited that one day you get your fave servant, or find out that the gacha is saltier than your own tears. Tip 3. Management of servants and materials. Generally, you want at least 1 to 2 servants of each class leveled to the max, so you're equipped to fight against almost any class. Berserkers can carry you for most of the first part of the game, but eventually you'll reach a point where you need a well-rostered team to progress. Usually this happens around Camelot, and challenge quests might prove difficult with just berserkers. So when you're leveling servants, you need to monitor what type of materials and how much QP you have. Tracking and managing your materials will help dramatically in the long run. Let's say in a scenario where you upgrade a servant's skills to the max, 10 10 10, you'll spend a lot of QP. Now say you've got none left. Well, you'll be stuck farming for a while to get it back, when instead you could be doing story or events if one is on at the time. Tip 4. Get solid friend supports early. Early on, friend supports will be a major help. You're looking primarily for someone that has a wide roster of 4 to 5 star servants, all fully ascended of course. That is in between master level 138 to 150, as these people have probably been playing FGO for the longest or have a broad array of servants to sponge off. As well, you're searching for people that have decent CEs and event CEs. Having a friend with limit broken event CEs save you so much time grinding. FGO also has a mechanic where you can follow people and they don't need to accept your friend request, but it only works up to the final singularity. As well, it only works on singularity missions, not pseudo singularities, lost belts, or events sadly. Tip 5. Underestimated potential of friend point summons. Over the years, the friend point summoning pool has improved with the addition of 4 star Saber Lily, 5 star Embers, new servants, and low rarity burning. Even before the new additions, it was still pretty useful, as you got foes, XP Embers, the ability to CE bomb, and servant copies for MP5, so don't miss out. Tip 6. Events. At the beginning, certain events might be too difficult to attempt. Just stick to story for a bit. However, if a welfare servant is on offer, try your utmost to finish the event story, because it will reward you with the servant for free. And try to get MP5, which is 4 of the same copies of a servant on top of the original. This is great as it allows free-to-plays to get some of the servants that can really boost your account and help with boss challenges and farming in the future. One of the best events to farm are called lotteries. The reason being for why it's the best is because you receive items from a sort of loot box that has XP, materials, QP, apples, and there isn't a limit to how much you want to grind, usually. Lotteries are a great time to invest more in your account. Tip 7. Level up Mash. Fate gives you one of the best servants in the game for free. Mashu is a shielder class servant that was bestowed to us by the gods. She's not overly strong, but what she lacks in offense, she makes up for in defense. Honestly, in the future, I can see Mashu becoming a 5 star. She's super reliable in heaps of team comps. You want to be leveling her up gradually because you don't want to dump all your resources into her at the beginning, when you could use them for someone else, as her MP level and skills are locked to the story. So when you progress, Mashu will become stronger as well. Tip 8. Batteries are mega important. Basically, Batteries are a skill that will fill your MP gorge. The amount varies depending on the level of the battery and the battery's cap. You always want to eventually get a max leveled battery, as most team comps will be dependent on a servant with a battery. Evidently, you might want to hold on to some crystallized lore, which is the material needed for level 10 skills. Tip 9. Patience. Account growth takes time. You don't need to spend money on the game to have fun or to get good. Spending money won't make your account grow faster, as you still need to grind for materials and XP anyway. So if you're going the free-to-play route, completing weekly missions may not seem that essential, but obtaining quartz fragments, which you need 7 for 1 quartz, in the long run might help you when you're close to another summon. Same goes for daily logins. And I'm sure if you complete events regularly, you'll get a boost to your account's perceived level in no time. Tip 10. Get involved with the community. The Fate series is fairly popular, with multiple anime series, movies, cosplays, and games. There's a large amount of content being created for you to enjoy. Going out of your way to research some more tips or information about a character might make you more invested in the game for the long run. Plainly speaking, I've been playing FGO for about 4 years. The lore and the characters really made me interested in the game, so I hope you'll enjoy the game as much as I do. Anyway, drop a like and a sub, and I'll catch you later. See ya.